Guinness was one of the first Irish businesses to provide employee pensions and healthcare. It donated land for state use and as public parks, and provided affordable housing and supported social education.
Guinness's mean you were very well off if you had a job, if your dad had a job in Guinness's. And it was a great saying around the place, oh, marry a Guinness man and your money dead or alive, meaning you got a pension.
All the workers who all seemed to be very well fed and very prosperous looking, never rushing, always moving slowly.
So you'd be aware then neighbours and all around that all worked in it. And one very noticeable thing was they were a bit more prosperous than the rest of us. And as they said around their way, it was money from the cradle to the grave. They were looked after right through their lives, you know.
I remember people saying that when that incident happened, he was a Guinness, they whisper, you know, he was a Guinness's man. The chap that jilted her, he was a Guinness's man.
You see, no one said, you know the way you'd say now, oh, he works in Guinness's. That wasn't. She's married to a Guinness's man, or she's going with a Guinness's man.
And that was her mantra in life, get yourself a Guinness man. Get a man with prospects that she'd met her Guinness man, you know, so she wanted all the daughters to, you know, follow suit. But she already had her eye on a neighbour up in Maryland, another Guinness man's son, Larkins. But anyway, we used the wrong Guinness man for me aunt. She didn't want to get into that family. But yeah, she had that thing, and her other daughter too, she married a Guinness man.
Any of the men that was in Guinness's were considered still working. It was a good job and a good pensionable job. And a lot of them were given the chance then to take pension at about 57 or 58. I had two uncles in Guinness's, and both of them now got the chance to come out at around 57, 58. So that was a rare thing in them days. So to get the chance, instead of staying to work till 65, they got a good pension and free medical help, benefits that went with it, you know.
My grandfather, my mother's father, was a number 2 clerk in Guinness's. Like, I never even realised that my grandfather that worked here, like, you know, that he was such in a high position.
There was a lot of jealousy of the Guinness workers. One person I know used to boast that even in Guinness's they even had heated toilet seats, and that used to annoy people. They had everything you wanted, so you wouldn't have to sit on a cold seat. Guinness had heated toilet seats. That was for the top-class clerical workers. There were different grades of clerical workers in Guinness's, and if you were the right religion, you could progress. If you weren't of the right religion, it would be that much harder. That doesn't mean that you weren't treated well. You had all the facilities others were entitled to, but you got those.